Journal Newsroom, I'm Wendy Strong for the Business Journal and Fox 6 News.
All right, Wendy, thank you. A Wind Lake man faces 500 years in prison for what police say they found on his computer.
Prosecutors say they found lots of child porn. Art Ben Handelman says this guy allegedly turned in the evidence himself.
On a quaint street in Wind Lake lives a man neighbors say has a love for gardening. But behind the colorful flowers, authorities say lies a much darker hobby. 61-year-old Marcel Troutween is charged with possessing a mountain of child pornography. The married man caught red-handed after turning over the evidence, not to authorities.
He brought in a computer that had failed.
But to David Shapiro, owner of DK Systems Computer Center in Oak Creek.
And we sold him on the new computer, but he wanted to see if we could recover data off of his old computer.
Shapiro says Troutween was adamant his old files make it onto the new one, so when the transfer failed halfway through, a technician took a closer look.
When we looked in that folder to see what it was, all these thumbnails came up and strange named files, and that was enough that we didn't want to go any further.
Authorities say the computer turned over to them contained almost 1,600 pictures and more than 200 videos of child pornography. Girls are described as anywhere from 4 to 12 years old. A criminal complaint says when questioned, Troutween admitted the photos were his, saying none were homemade. He told authorities he was, quote, just curious. Troutween, who is out of jail on bond, did not answer his door when we showed up. Neighbors on the street say they are stunned. One calling him a sweet man who just loved working outside, now facing a lifetime behind bars. The images found on the computer were so disturbing, the technician at that computer store asked we not interview him about it. The owner says in his 25 years, he has never found anything like this. They have a policy not to go in the personal files unless it is needed to complete the job they were asked to do. Guys.
Okay, Ben, thank you. It is time right now for news and weather together.
A final goodbye to the first man